Everybody.
Hello.
Hi, welcome. We're here,
We're queer.
and we're going to say a lot of things, and you may or may not like it. And because this is our show and not
Yeah.
yours. Oh.
Mm.
Jonathan's saying hello. Saying hello, hello, hello. No, go away, phone. I don't care. Hello, Neymar. Hello. Wow. I can't believe that Nemo put less letters and is still number one in the chat, and Jonathan just got steamrolled over.
Jonathan knows their position in our hearts.
That is true.
Also, Jonathan doesn't take part in the ranking. I opted out, so I can't even
Did you
see.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, I knew. I
I
know
felt
you.
so I so deeply emotional
Mm.
because of the Jonathan saying that they'd also opted out, where I thought I'm going to be the change I want to see in the world, and opted out too.
That is true. I think that comes for me. And also that everybody probably knows I do have therapy before this, so I'm always very good at being reflective in nature. And right, it's a trauma dump when needed. And with that being said, I forgot what I was going to say. I don't remember. So
I
I'm
don't
sure,
remember.
I'm sure, I'm sure
I
it was
can't
really
work out
important.
how we got to opting out of the YouTube ranking system to you having therapy.
I don't remember. I remember I had a good thought, but it's now completely out of my mind. But the new thought, other than saying hello to Tinglish, is looking at this poll, which many of you did vote in, and thank you for that. I will say that there is now two different me's. One kind of while when the poll was made, being like, oh, this is the option that I like, and I did like all three. But now seeing how you guys voted, I was like, oh, this was your preference.
Well, do you want to put the poll on screen
I shall do.
rather than just the Ukrainian, if I'm remembering correctly?
The me kind of just like recounting what it is. Awesome. So here's our whole Patreon, and we'll go into the noise into the doc very soon enough, peoples. But just remember, most polls, I don't believe this one was for the public, but we do have stuff for public people if you want to come and join us. But we also have debuted a triple booba tier. So if you want to really see us kind of flourish in our booba content, that is something where you can kind of go, and we're kind of creating the perks for that as we do go, and anything that you would deem interesting, we are more than happy to
Well, the
look
thing
into.
is, we've asked people who are already subscribed,
That is true.
and I think that we probably, if we think of anything,
Darn. I didn't know that about Indian credit cards or just debit cards in general. But anyway, regardless about financial systems, we were voting on relative clauses and kind of how we were going to construct these. So the first one is kind of like they're very similar ways of doing something, and the third was something we kind of thought post stream about, and yeah, I just wanted to kind of consider and see where you see where your heads were at. So for our first kind of option, we were looking at an internally headed clause with a resumptive radical. You can kind of see this with the they here, representing the crab. This eventually got one vote. Boo, indeed, Aaron, I agree. Option B was the externally headed clause. And this time, instead of presumptive radical, we had a verbal noun, as you can see with the moza
well, that's
here.
not instead. It's that
Oh,
you can see that you still have a braticle, but the
right
braticle
here
um
is
it's
genitive.
Yeah.
And here we have just our good old-fashioned nominative one. Or that's accusative. I'm sorry, never mind. Ignore me. Sorry, guys. I'm doing my greatest. I'll get back to those in a little bit. But we had for option C, this was where we were going to do some sort of conflation with our living and our laughing. And this would sort of, I think we almost made it into like a positive and negative relative clause form.
Yeah.
Or negative and positive verbal participles. Blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
This also got one vote. I think it was an interesting idea. I think you also put in the disclaimer that we are still going to use these live and laugh auxiliaries, but this would have been a second purpose for it. And in a way, this one I'm kind of glad did not win for that kind of very reason, because we now can kind of have a very clear identity for these two particles here. George, welcome. Hola, como estás? So many of you voted in this. Many is usually more than 2. So if we are good at our mathematics and our arithmetic, we could see that option B has 1. So we have our externally headed clauses with our verbal noun here. And as Jake had beautifully said, it also requires heavy use of the genitive outside of our first and second persons. That is most certainly.
I do want to like return potentially to the forms. I don't actually know. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much to suggest because the structure of the genitive means that if we tried to reduce them any further, they would end up very close to the nominative. Well, there's the nominative accusative thing is already part of it.
Yeah, I'm sharing the document now. I'm going to zoom in so see.
If you tried to reduce it, you'd basically end up just with a final P. So instead of za, it would be zap. Yeah. Instead of ve, it would be vep.
Yeah.
And hudzap and fep.
I'm already against FAPE, so don't worry about that. Yeah, like I just don't think there would be. It kind of is giving like English can and can't, but
I think like let's try and think what we want to get done today, because I said in our description, which it does feel like setting us up to either fail or succeed. That we're doing content questions and relative clauses.
Here's what I am going to suggest we do. I think we have a very clear direction on our relative clauses. That is, yeah, George, exactly. Can and can't literally do exist. So it is possible for our zap and our vip and our udzap and such as. Before I forget, though, I think documenting some sort of relative clause structure and giving us some good examples and at least getting somewhere with it, I think is good and similar to the content questions, because at least we know that we don't want to do a poll on the content questions.
Mm-hmm.
So I think like at least doing like who or what would satisfy the bill.
Okay.
Cool. Where are we?
I think it's going to mean that we have to try and imagine that it's October so we can lock in.
Lock in. Focus.
I think we're already distracted. Oh, and yeah, Nemo, I feel bad that Patreon doesn't work properly in India.
Yeah.
Like we can if you message us, we can see what we can do.
Most certainly.
Um, so I went to see what David and Jesse suggest for documenting relative clauses, and the big thing that they have is quite a lot of examples.
That is very true.
And they haven't done all the examples for bokus yet. No, not for bokus.
I hope they wouldn't.
I'm trying to remember where I got this from. Lo
Hakish.
It's the H is attached to the lo, so it's
Lo Akish. Lo Akish.
Yeah.
I mean, they have been doing this for a while, but I think this is. I mean, I will
not really been putting the effort in this week, so we haven't got her materials to perform for you yet.
I know that how that came across, and but I understand why she has been help me here. She has been very preoccupied with something, of course.
On the subject of 500 subs, you know, Roste Geo has put 0 videos out and already has 500 subs.
There you go. Sometimes it's all about the market, and our market is very niche.
Mm-hmm.
So we are very grateful for anybody who. We are also almost halfway there, so that's at least something. Anyway, we don't have a word for fox or rabbit. Definitely not rabbit. Wait, never mind. No, we don't have one for rabbit or cat.
Fox, no. We have a word for rabbit.
Oh, happy day.
But I don't think it's in the document yet. So the protoform is oiwa. I have been thinking about doing some world building, but my life is already so busy right now.
Yeah. Imagine like having a full-time job on top of this. Like I could never.
I know that you've had a full-time job the whole time.
Not the whole time. There are definitely points where I did not have a full-time job during.
There was the period where I was worried about you because you didn't have health insurance.
Welcome to America. Remember the time we didn't have health insurance? That was fun. There we go. Okay, where is this tone at? Is it
final? Oiwa.
Okay. And that
Viva.
Viva.
Am I loud enough for everyone at home? I do not know what's so wrong with my phone microphone, because I don't think I'm talking that quietly when I record my voice. Anyway.
I'm just putting random. I know. Conlang only is slow growth, and I think this is no shade, George, but is that a typo or text to speech? I know you're thinking conlangery there, and yes. Or I see what you're saying. Yes. Sorry, I understood.
I was like, why would George be saying conlangery is
conlang only does sound like conlangery. If like no, I understand now, but like to me, it sounded like it was like text to speech saying conlangery wrong. But yeah, it is correct. Conlang only is very slow growth, but there also is slow growth forests, and they are pretty. So we're a pretty forest.
Also, I feel like the reference, if it's really real or not, is a reference to either the thing I was posting the other day about l and le
I remember this.
in Kongwa, where I was trying to like not get into using IPA, so I was using orthographic markers, but I realized afterwards that it was ambiguous whether I meant that you should Romanize a DL cluster. Sounds like it's a secret cluster.
It does. You better keep that cluster. It's the DL polycule. That would be lovely. Could you imagine? I couldn't.
Mm-hmm. So from a voiced lateral affricate to a lateral approximate, also voiced. And I really didn't go about it in quite the right way. I think it's my phone that is keeping them on the. I'm sorry, it was confusing. I did realize, and I tried to explain. Anyway, Veva.
Oh, this is wrong.
What?
Never mind. I was saying something wrong. I went all the way up here. I needed the past indicatives. It's just coos. And to see.
Okay, we don't have a word for to hug yet.
That is true.
I don't think. Or did we? Or was it one of the really early ones? It was one of the really early ones you made. It's mue.
Oh yeah, it was one of the other ones I made.
Move.
Just move.
Move.
Move. Just move.
I like to move it.
Move it. Hugging. Move.
Yeah, move.
That is hugging.
Well, that's not the structure.
No, I know. I'm just putting the words down.
Okay, so
it is.
We don't have cats in the world yet.
Yeah.
I don't think.
We don't.
Unless we made them. Would they be in Kongwa or Yat Plau if we had them?
One of them might. It does seem very like Yat Plowy to me.
And it wants to show me every example. Oh, there are wildcats.
Oh yeah. Well, foxes are canids. Would they be like wild dogs? Or would that?
I don't know where you went with that. All I'm saying is that actually we do have like a documented example of felines in this world.
Oh, sorry, I was on Fox mind. Yeah, then I love that idea for having like a cute little cat be borrowed.
But it doesn't. They're from the same. I don't think that they would be borrowed because I think if there is a route for wildcat in Yat Plau, it would probably be prevalent enough further north.
I would agree. Okay, I'm in terms of what you said then.
And there is a Yat Plau word for fox as well. But that's not. Okay, no, there is a proto. There's a proto. I forgot the word. Yachai. There's a Yachai word for fox that became the word for animal. But it does mean that in the proto.
No.
We decided against. Okay.
I remember this.
To be very clear for everyone.
Oh my gosh.
These languages are right up in the north. And the flightless birds are really far south.
So we're everybody at home, we're up here. Birds. Here. Us. Birds. Us. Birds. Yes.
Okay.
That was a fun demonstration. That was not meant to be jesting at all, but that was more to have good fun. But yes.
So if people want to suggest some proto forms for bugs, and do you think these people would have domesticated the cats? I'm very willing, if Jonathan says yes, to just go for it.
To go for what we're thinking to go for.
Like, especially. Oh, you mean like making Lavuna?
Was that not what you were referring to? Like Wuna should be the word for cat.
Okay.
Because that would come. We don't have V. We have W.
And we don't have N either. It'd be Wunga.
Wunga. And that comes out as Vung.
But also, we have a bunch of words that are also like that.
Yeah, we have a lot of V initial.
But we don't have WU in A.
That I figured.
Yeah, it would probably be fine.
Okay. Ping pong. Bish bash bosh.
It's Wenga where we already have two homophones because it means both deer and air right now, I think. Okay, so we're going with WU and U.
I'll put that correctly in IPA.
No, I have IPA. It's just putting it in. So that's cat or wildcat? Which
yeah, let's say. I mean, like we can say wildcat or either.
let's just go with a domesticated cat.
Okay.
I think that we may like if we don't have them in Yatlao, maybe that they are from the western, because there's a different bioregion in the west than the east. And so I think it would make sense for there to be felids in both. But maybe the domesticated ones would have originated on the well,
So this
in
is
our world, domesticated cats come from desert regions, I think. The palace cats are from the steppe, right?
That's what I was imagining these kind of to be, like palace cats, sort of like they're not shrinking for pets, like they're kind of like maybe like I don't know, like pest control, like more so.
Yeah, palace cats are from the cold steppe. So I think that that's basically
Listen, if I ever get to live in my cold steppe fantasy, then I'm so excited. Like I think the cold steppe is the world's best climate, unobjectively so, because it's not hot, it's not wet. There's like beauty. There's
I thought we were being very on topic today, Miles.
what? Okay, great. Sorry, buddy.
No, it's fine. I'm Googling the origin of the word manul, which is from Mongolian. And it kind of makes me want to make mangu the word for the wildcats.
I mean,
Although that doesn't come out very well, so maybe I think I'm gonna have to make it like Mangrove.
Mangrove.
Mangrove. Mangrove. I don't think I can escape mangrove.
Mangrove. Oh, hold on. Back up.
What?
No, that was me talking to myself. You're fine. Hookah. Hookah, hookah, hookah. Hookah. So it would come out as hookah. I'm not mistaken. And I'm not hookah.
Okay, I'm gonna just go with mango because mangoes are also sweet and cute.
They are sweet and cute.
Okay, so where were we?
I think this might be the one I guess shortened.
Oh, and root for fox.
Yeah.
Which I have a friend who really loves Le Petit Prince. And one of the key figures is Monsieur Renard. Although I don't think anything, I've got my bilingual copy. I don't think there's anything that I can really think of. Like, we couldn't get anything close to Antoine. That's like basically all coronal and what kind of fox? I guess that they would have to be like light colored for the
like Arctic foxy.
Oh, there must be like foxes that are not red, and I guess I'm thinking of something more like a jackal.
Yeah, there's some like blotched little foxes. What is this one? From left to right, then top to bottom.
Oh, fennec foxes. Like a fennec fox, but for the cold.
Is that an Arctic fox? Ooh, a Corsac fox. Ooh, they're very pretty.
How are you spelling Corsac?
Corsac. There's also
Oh, those are very cute.
Yeah, I thought so as well.
Also, desert steppe animal. So that makes sense. So yeah, we'll go with one of them. I'll put a picture in the doc.
You look very majestic.
Okay. I'm gonna try and make this picture not ruin the format of the whole document.
There's gerbils and gerboas. Oh, okay.
I feel like that's not how you say that, but now I'm worried that I got it completely wrong. Because I'd say you're talking about gerbils, right?
Well, there's gerbils, Gerbil, and there's gerboa, Jerboa. I just love. Well, sorry, I was reading what the Corsac fox eats. They eat small and medium-sized vertebrates, insects, and small rodents such as voles, gerbils, jerboas, hamsters, and ground squirrels. I mean, I would love to see a natural hamster. I know we're off track, but that seems like the most batshit hilarious thing in my life is like a natural like hamster.
Mm-hmm. Jaboas are really long.
Well, yeah, because boas are long
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and they constrict. So watch that work for Fox.
We never made one.
Love that for us. Okay. Are we feeling labial or velar?
Am I ever not feeling believe?
Oh God, I'm not going to say anything. I had I had an intrusive thought that I'm so glad I'm not going to say. Continue. They're going through tulips, the little hamsters. Labial or velar? We can't do bak bak ba and bak bak ba. That's two birds, different birds.
I don't know. With animals, I quite like the technique of listen to their call and try and make something work, but it doesn't really. We could do paka.
Nemo does have a form pakak.
Well, but we can't do a coda.
Can't do a coda. Do paka.
This is where the beep. What was it? Beep beep beep.
Beep beep the beep beep.
No. Yeah.
I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah. Beep beep beep. It was beep beep.
Something like
the lake seal meant that we have our first trisyllabic root, I think.
We could do pakaka or pakaka. Let's see. I'm curious.
If you, yeah, we would, you would, no, we can't have two A's in a word.
We can't have two A's in the word.
No, because one of them will always reduce.
Yeah. So here's Mary Mother. So here's what it comes out as. So I have first all low tone comes out as polka.
Okay, I don't mean at the proto stage. I mean we wouldn't be able to get. Okay, the delay this week is really getting to me.
Oh, is it bad?
Pakaka comes out as pakok.
It does. That's pakok.
I honestly think pak for fox is a good word.
PAK?
Yeah, from paka.
Paka, 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 paka. That comes out as ka.
Sorry. The comment on Rusical. David's, these are getting worse.
Oh, you're acknowledging him? Oh, wow.
I'm sorry I lost the game.
Wow. Speaking of now that David has been publicly acknowledged, I'm not going to bring up the Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce announcement because that is some bullshit. So it was I saw it first on Reddit. They put it on Instagram, and you know what the caption was, Jake? You know what the caption was that these people, these grown-ass people put? They are grown-ass people. They put, your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married.
Oh, I saw a tweet about a big day for the nerd who marries the jock, and I assumed it was gay.
Nasty, boo. No, and it's not the nerd. She wore glasses in one video, and now she's a nerd, and she's lost, and bro.
It's because your streams are a very early.
That was Taylor's caption. It was. She had the audacity to just embarrass herself. Day after day. That was
Taylor's caption?
Okay. Yeah. That was her Instagram caption. A Taylor fan is watching as they crochet, apparently. Am I a Nicki fan?
Okay.
Am I a Taylor fan? Teardrops on my guitar.
No, okay. You see my hands. I'm holding on to the subject hand.
Okay.
Okay, we're going backwards in time to before when I acknowledged David having a jab at us for our terrible protoforms.
Continue. We do have a word for fox now, so this is a
What
compliment.
is it? Pack
Pack
from Paka?
from Paka.
Okay, cool. Lovely.
And I have elected to go ahead and just put the second genitive and just say the OV is optional, as it could likely get elided as it goes just through repetition and stuff.
What? Say that.
So I put the full genitive here. So the vape off and vape off down here. I put the of in parentheses to indicate that it could get elided, or it could be an option. It could just drop as a syllable. So no one is optional and still grammatical.
I think we'll either keep it everywhere or we'll lose it everywhere.
Do you think so?
I don't think the of bit is really strong enough. I really don't think we're strong enough. Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna put I mean he does play a sport where
I don't know. No, if we're not acknowledging anyone, it's Taylor Swift and Travis. What's his name?
exactly. And his female surname Kelsey. That's a white girl's name, Kelsey. No, I'm kidding. Where the hell am I putting this poll at? I had a poll idea for reduction of the genitive due to plentiful usage. Listen, I'm going to go. We did subject, we did direct object. Should we save some indirect object for another time and move to content questions, knowing we have 53 minutes left? Or do you want to work on indirect object?
I'm trying to think how to
Hi Tethys, welcome.
How to like get everything moving forward. Because I don't know. I will admit I do enjoy watching David and Jesse figure out how to do this sort of stuff. But I think that we are probably I think we could do indirect object at this point.
I think we definitely can.
This we can't do yet.
Correct.
So maybe something to think about.
So we'll just
David, I saw the possessive thing, but I saw this in your document and I'm trying to oh my god, everyone's here.
Oh my god, everyone is here today. Hi everybody. Oh my god, we're so loved.
I want my Kafia more often.
Yes.
I'm mostly wearing it A because I spilt something on my t-shirt.
Oh, that's okay.
And B, at the festival I was at, everyone was wearing kafias and I left mine at home and I thought, oh, I should have brought it. So I'm wearing it now.
I also misheard that as kafir for a split second, and then I realized what you meant, because obviously, but that was very fun. That was very funny.
Well, I don't think it says how not different.
That's
no,
a great
I got
ice
cream on my t-shirt.
You gave the stone to the bird that ate seeds. I don't know.
Wait, is the indirect object also going to be marked with a possessive? No, not possessive, a postposition.
You know what? Hey, I thought we were doing a double object construction.
I feel like we may not have like actually properly talked about it.
Well, thank God we have adjectives and colors.
Okay, there's no other reference to indirect objects.
That's okay. Well, screw WH questions. This is far more important.
Well, the thing is that we did our
We haven't been talking it properly. We haven't been talking it properly. Oh no. Oh no.
Thanks for that, Miles. I really appreciate it.
I still think that in my head. I'm like, wait. I think she should have remained in country. That's my 2 cents. She should have stayed Elaine.
Please, can we?
Yes,
can
no.
we stay on
Yes,
top?
we can. That was just an interjection. But we do need to do some ditransitive. We can start with just you gave the stone to the bird. Screw that 8 seeds. Okay, so we know that Leek's going to start with Boo.
I think the thing is, like, if in the most simple way, you would use the locative, surely.
That's what that was my intention, or like what my gut was inferring.
And that lines up with
You.
Well, I often think of Japanese and Korean, and it's not always the best technique.
Past a second.
Because I'm trying to think. No, Quechua and Aymara both have a separate dative. Boku isn't even that butch in Japanese outside of, like, it's butch for a kid. It's not ore.
It's butch for a kid.
No, but like if you're a Japanese boy and you use boku, you're like, I'm a boy. I'm not gonna use watashi. I'm masculine. And not gonna speak politely. Whereas like ore is like actually a man who's like putting on the full gender performance. Like if a man uses boku, it just is kind of a gendered speech rather than like it's not like I feel like to me butch tends to be more of an overt thing. But anyway.
Speaking of butch, some dude on Grindr asked me if I was butch enough. And then I had to say, okay, what do you mean by that? And then he said, if you have to ask, then you're not butch enough. And then I said, if you have to come up with these annoying qualifications, then you're not for me. Goodbye. But like, what the hell? That was so random. I think I definitely have said this story before, but
I think you've fully gone off the trail.
I think I'm like fully on the trail. I'm just like working as I'm on the trail.
Okay, where are we on the trail?
The trail is that we need a root for the verb to.
Oh, okay. We need a root for what?
The word to
Yep.
give.
Give. Give peace a chance.
Give.
Which would be like P-I... Okay.
I will say Matei. Say it again, sorry.
Kiki?
Kiki! Like that.
I feel like that's the sort of thing David may not enjoy, but I think Piki is a cute.
Piki Paki. Where does the tone come out as?
Well, it depends if... Okay, so with nothing, it comes out as Petsy.
Okay.
Or I guess Petsy? Petsy. Because we have standard final tone.
Mm-hmm.
If we add a penultimate, it's pizza. I think Petsy is cute.
I think Petsy.
So Piki. And we could either add a final high tone or leave it.
No, I don't think we need a final high tone.
Okay. I'm not acknowledging that David thinks it's cute or that I'm pleased about that. I see you in the chat.
I did! I was going to suggest it, but you were talking, so I wanted to make sure that people were hearing it.
Okay.
Yes, okay. So
I'll put that in the forum thing. Do you want a final high tone or not?
No.
Okay.
Pizza.
I'm just leaving the picture of the fox at the end, I think.
Pizza Kubov.
Okay. Wait, sorry, did you say with or without final high tone?
Without.
Okay. I had written it in for some reason.
You're good.
I think it was my contrarian streak.
We must have a word for bird.
I don't think we do. I think we may have a word for a kind of bird. We have a word for crow.
That's a kind of bird.
And we have a word for quail.
And vulture and grebe. Okay, we have words for specific birds.
Well, it's whether this is a language which would have a collective word for bird.
I mean, I do think in honor of Mateus being here, we must use the word owl. I think it's only fair. I don't know if owls eat seeds, but by golly, they're going to eat seeds here.
Well, we have a word for mouse.
Already sold. Yes. The eating.
I mean, we haven't really got away from the violence that we've been trying to avoid. I fully acknowledge Jesse, even though Jesse isn't commenting. We do love you, Jesse. And I hope that the Taylor Swift commentary has been fine.
Is she the one crocheting?
It's hardly going to be David.
Oh, David's still crocheting?
I would love to see David crochet something.
I would also.
That's actually what David's CopyCon presentation is. It's just like 40 minutes of David crocheting.
Oh, I see. Erasure of women's voices. That's how it goes. I see.
Wow.
I see. Okay.
Whenever I hear I see, I think of I see. And then like it's the next line is just penis and vagina, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
In the from the musical.
What musical? Dear Evan Hansen? The greatest musical ever made?
No, from last year. Sophia.
Amelia Perez.
Amelia Perez.
Yes. Madonna Pazzi. Yes. Oh. The serotonin I just got. I do miss that.
I'm sorry, everyone.
I want to know about sex change operations.
I see.
See,
Man to woman.
woman to man.
Sorry.
Oh my god, it's so iconic.
Oh,
It's so
okay.
so
We're
bad.
locking
It's so
in.
iconic.
We're locking in. We're gonna make it.
No, do you not understand that I've been locked in this entire time and like literally the sentence is done? Are you aware of this?
No.
Okay. Yeah, nice.
What? Are you doing this with English word order?
No, I'm not.
Then what's pizza kubov?
Gave past tense second person. I'm just putting the bird after the verb.
But the verb is final in this language.
Always?
Yeah. I thought you would know this.
I didn't realize it would always be final. I just thought it was
When
like
did you think it wouldn't be final?
I don't know. Mm. Pizza.
Sorry, I just see David suggesting that his mother watched Emilia Perez and thought that it was good. I hope she appreciated true Mexican representation of Emilia Perez.
Mm-hmm. What I also will say, and speaking of pizza, is one of my friends, bless their heart, they really do enjoy pineapple on pizza. It is something that they definitely do. And I'm just like, okay, I don't like the pizza. I don't like pineapple pizza. I don't know why that was like what I wanted to say at that moment.
Sorry, I'm just imagining David's mom watching Emilia Perez by herself. just choosing to sit down and watch it.
It's the Candy Muse meme. It's sitting alone in the VIP. It's just David's mom watching Emilia Perez.
Because it's so bad. Like, and it's not bad in like a subtle way. It's bad in a way where it's like potently.
Yes, it is. It is watching it out of spite, and that is the best reason to watch something, for revenge, for to prove someone wrong.
Okay.
Slurp.
The document wants to correct Pizza Kubov to pit subor. I don't know what subor.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I'm gonna look up subor, and
you should. That
it's well, without the accent. Tell your mom that by producing you, she's already inspired too many trans people to be too brave in our decisions. There's a butterfly effect. Why not a Dom sandwich?
Why not a hoagie?
Oh, so subo is to be on heat.
Oh. What is sabor?
I don't think it's the same as in heat. No, it is the same as in heat.
David, what are you going to do in your hoagie?
And now I'm thinking about the hokey cokey. I'm nearly not locked in enough. Okay, I'm deleting the Fox tab, even though it brings me a lot of joy. Okay. So now that I have corrected the word order,
I'm feeling so silly today because we're in Virgo.
What? The hokey cokey?
No, I almost put to form a non-polar question. You need to have
Sorry, I was talking to Jonathan.
I never felt so unseen and invisible in my life. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Miles. So, Zuhi, who, that's not the final form. You call it
Oh,
hokey.
the hokey
Okay,
pokey?
hokey pokey to me is the um is the Australia, like, no, New Zealand word for honeycomb, like the sweet, like, you know, the sugar with the
The
baking
baking
soda.
soda. Yeah.
Okay,
You call it
Google.
hokey pokey?
No, we call it honeycomb, but in New Zealand it's called hokey pokey.
I love this. I also call it honeycomb, and it is very good.
Okay, cool.
We did it.
Did
We
we?
walked in enough. Yeah, the sentence is done. We did it. Yeah, that's New Zealand for you. Crazy kooks over there in
Aotearoa.
Aotearoa.
And now I want to sing Aotearoa, but I don't know the words other than Aotearoa.
I mean, I think that's the word in the whole entire song.
It's not.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. It's something else. We didn't see owl in that.
Oh, Kugu is Al Matisse. I just didn't put it down here. I didn't put the English in it. That's my bad. But Kugu is for sure Al. I can guarantee it. Yeah. The proof is in the hokey pokey ice cream.
So Buv, Zuhi.
Zuhi Kugu Zapov Adzeve Pofubve Zabe Bitse Kubov.
Zuhi doesn't currently. Is it not Zuhi there?
Hey, yeah. It would be Zuhive.
And
Kugu Zapov
and this would proceed. You gave the stone to the owl.
This is mass. No, never mind.
So it would be. So I think you've just got the bracket in the wrong place. Which would. Wait, what's going on?
It's eating.
So Buv Zuhive. So
it'll be after here,
if you look at the direct object, you can see that the structure of the language is SOV, right?
Yeah.
But it also means that it's modifier head order, right?
That is correct. Yeah.
Which means that if we're doing this in the rough kind of translation,
store-bought
then it would be you stone it.
Yep. Owl.
Also, like, let's copy this.
Okay.
And put that under here.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
no, this needs to go away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So Buv Zuhive Kugu Zabe Pizza Kubov. Use stone. Yeah. Ow. At it gave.
Yep.
which I think makes sense.
It does.
So then you add this as a modifier before ow. And because of that, you don't use the subjecty one because it's hub the. So that's mouse in the object. No, it's not there because it's the mouses, which means it's vep or vepov, right? Or is it vep? No, vep. Vep?
They both. We're going to petty side on it. We're gonna have
Is that a poll?
that could be one of our like a smaller poll for like all the peoples. We can have a more specific poll.
Okay.
So
okay. So hub there. So the mouse, and then
mouse. It's eating.
This is where like it gets really unwieldy because you have to have it. It seems it's particularly bad because of the but but you have kubo, which sounds like a tongue twister.
It very much is a tongue twister.
Because yeah, you stone it mouse, it's eating. It's owl at it gave. So this is where the other options were slightly the verb in this is simple, but it means that the case around like the case marking I think is a little bit less pretty.
This is where I'm at, just to base like on an analogy. So just so like I'm on the subject relative clause. So I move the modifier out front. I then put on. It's hugging of cats.
And move is at the.
This is hugging of cat.
So the folks that hug the cat sort of wrote it. So Vung is the first part of this.
Cat.
So it's cat, and then the cat is the object of the relative clause. So Vung Vepov, move Vepov. Like this is where it gets really annoying because you have this double genitive-y thing. Did that come across well in the poll?
No, and I think it's because we used a pronominal with a speech acting participant. So they were all different forms, more or less. I'm wondering if we need to have two different strategies. One for if we're relativizing a speech action participant versus like a local argument. It's the same thing. I'm sorry.
I looked into the typology. I want to say a reasonable amount, and I am aware of some specific restrictions. but I'm not aware of
It's by person.
by person. I'm not aware of yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Like there's a possibility that because this is so unwieldy, we would have some cases where you would, like, I'm trying to think about like it would be so it's hat hug it's box rabbit it's C. Basically, is what you want.
Yeah. It's, and then we're getting this kind of like this double marking here.
It could be that
I have an idea. Could we say that the action that is being relativized is inalienable it must be obligatorily possessed to the noun? So like the cat's hugging, that action can't be removed from it. So we could somehow, some way mark that action as a third person, at least in this case, a third person possessed noun. So instead of
I'm gonna stop that only because the what we're calling like inalienable possession is derived at the moment from a hangover from from the from an older system, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Which means that like if we put the person onto the verb, we would have gone with one of the other.
We're already just conjuring the verb again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then screw that. How dumb am I? Oh my god.
You're fine.
That's called self-deprecating humor, everybody.
I'm British. I know what it is. We invented
the language.
which isn't true, but anyway.
I think it'd be fun at the end bowl full of citrus.
I think like what I'm thinking of is if the like what I'm trying to think is whether like if we say that we relax this, every noun has a article thing, like it would either be as a kind of the thing is, like, I don't think that I'm trying to think if it becomes like object you know the thing I'm talking about, the
Concord.
No. Where the object of the verb becomes part noun incorporation.
That was my first thought. Then I went back to my second. Go ahead. Yeah, noun incorporation. Yeah.
I'm thinking whether I think the issue I have is that we don't really we don't mark a lot on our verbs, and I get the sense that noun incorporation is quite often more marked.
Yeah, and like I'm kind of just like, you know what? I'm gonna be quiet because that's never mind. That my thought was nonsensical.
What was your okay? I'm gonna trust you that your thought was nonsensical, and the thing is, I feel like I don't know enough about noun incorporation type. Like I know that there's the Mython article.
I mean, like there, I think there is this because I'm thinking of Arapaho right now, and there's a lot of like instrumental manner prefixes that kind of get attached, or not prefixes, or affixes, whatever, to get attached and saying like an action is used like with something, and that's kind of a lot of it incorporation. But I'm trying to like think of like really true like word vor, if you will.
I don't want to think about that.
Okay, great. Like full incorporation.
The issue that we have is that full incorporation in this language would be very. I think it would be looking quite strange.
I agree.
I do think that like because this double genitive thing would be so
prevalent. Could it go ahead? I'm gonna let you finish your thought, then I'm gonna interject.
It seems like the sort of thing where you would relax it, and the other thing would be if we, rather than it was it. So be vungve move vepov. So you would still mark it with the
with an article,
the accusative.
Yeah.
I'm looking through the Wikipedia article on relativization.
Yeah.
But this,
I was even going to say that because it gets repeated, that this first element just goes away because it's inferred from kind of the structure of it, and then it kind of just goes to cat like.
Well, no, because
that wouldn't be grammatical.
You can't lose. This is the real issue. You can't really lose it because if it was Bung Zapov, it would be the cat hugged fox. Which would be, so it would be the fox that was hugged by the cat. So yeah. I think that like I would say that we should really reduce Vepov at least.
Yeah.
Down.
I'm gonna go up to the just the genitive radicals while we're kind of back here, because these forms, because it's a matter of the form of the POW form.
It's these ones that are really critical.
Yeah.
I think that is fine.
So just so we know what we're signing up with, and because I'm not saying it's bad, I'm making us everybody aware. So
I was wondering at some point whether it would reduce even further to just like the thing is reducing it just to a Z or as would basically.
I mean, that's what we do with this verbal conjugation.
What do you mean?
We just tack a Z onto the verb to make it third person, at least non-past indicative.
You mean in the relative clauses or in general?
I'm saying in general. I'm fine with it being just reduced to Zop and Vip. I was gonna say that like just from all the three, we have the pairing of Za, Zop, and Zabe, and Ve, Vip, and Vebe. And those would be the two triplets of these articles. I do think it is a nice
them all together. I really am less happy with the B versus P distinction. But that's kind of difficult to avoid at this point.
And I mean, it's just inherent to what we were starting with. To some extent.
The only other thing would be if it was always, I guess, if we only kept the PAL, then they would all end up as PAV, right?
They would all end up as buff, yeah.
This is gonna sound really close to. So if it was all PAV, it could end up as this. Which would be interesting, I think. Like it would mean that we would have one case that was basically, I mean, you could write it like this because it would be phonologically dependent most of the time. Also, if it was pa, it would be dependent, I guess. Because otherwise it would be, you'd end up reduced. Like if it was to schwa, it would probably end up as po. I guess that could be more interesting though.
Yeah.
Because this is quite extreme.
This is like bordering on retconning a little bit. No, it's not.
No, I think it is right. It's not bordering on it. It's a intentional.
Necessary.
It's not okay. I think retconning is when you like. There was never a hole in the argument. We have just got to a place. If we had chosen a different strategy, we would very rarely have Vipov.
So because the patrons chose to put us down this road, they are going to have to deal with the consequences and ask and speak for their actions.
Well, to be fair, it was because I picked not great examples.
That is also fine, but we are also here. Yes, now it's
okay. I think so. It will either be that we go to Zap Vep, Hudzap Vep Fep. I mean, I would even be fine with the longer ones, like Fepov. Like it's really
those doodles.
Yeah,
they are going to be the most commonly used.
If you're losing the of anyway, it probably It probably doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, David.
What is this? The consequences of my actions.
So in 10 minutes we can get question words done, right?
Yeah. Let's just make each one a root and think nothing of any sort of syntax whatsoever.
You say this, but in reality, like Tethys gave us loads of pronouns anyway. We might as well just have a root
Pronoun.
for these things.
Each question. Mr. Bean? Oh, was that my doings? Each question.
Okay. I really don't know how anyone would come up on the spot with words. Like, first of all, if they're pronouns, these should be monosyllabic.
Hold on, I'm assuming you're in the public doc.
I am, yeah.
Love. Okay. Oh, there's little tuples. Share this little tab. Where are our lovely pronouns? Oh, are these down here?
Tethys gave us a bunch of them, yeah.
We're definitely using these.
Mm-hmm.
We have not used the mo, I don't think.
No, I think I used it for pacifying and stuff. Pacification, valency changing operations.
Bring world peace. I agree.
I think we just make some forms.
Form. Ole, ole, ole. Form. Oh, did you know that Waka Waka, the football song? Yeah, well, not only that, but like also that like it was supposed to go to like charity, but the charity was Shakira's pocket. Well,
I mean, she was actually convicted of like serious tax evasion in Spain.
Oh, there we go.
Like, and part of that was because of her ex-husband.
It's always the ex-husband.
Anyway, I'm gonna say it a third time. What are we? We could do wa and ka.
You wop and wop and cop.
No, what and ka. We're not doing what.
No, we're not.
I was gonna suggest wa for.
Oh, plenty of people, David. Wop.
Her hips didn't lie, but her bank statements did.
Okay, wa is something, pa is something.
Well, the thing is, making wa what sounds wrong. I think we'll make it who. And then I'll make it ka, but with a long A. Will be what? Also,
I can't make who.
well, that becomes kya.
Okay, actually,
I think is nice. I think we've made. I'm trying to think what was kya in a different language.
That's
it's ka is the question particle in nasibomo.
Tol?
Oh, it's jo. Was it? Oh yeah, jo. Sorry.
No, I'm trying to think what you were thinking of.
It's close enough.
What? Hold on. Pa comes out as what? Oh, pia. Sorry. Pia. And wa comes out as va, if I'm not mistaken. Love this. We're cooking up. I want to say
when whenever, wherever.
Whatever. You'll always be together. Pay your taxes.
Well, we don't have L because I would make one from Lilo 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 Lilo.
Jesse likes her noises. We're making beautiful noises for Jesse.
Can't you see? I'm by your feet.
Yeah.
Wherever,
Trying to get a wee whoa.
want to be together. We're meant to be.
Look
I'll
at this
be
gonna be.
there and you'll be here. And
What
that's
is
the do my sorry. I'm so sorry, everyone. we looked in for too long. And we ended up with just
Pandora's boxing?
I don't think that the singing was good enough that a lawyer would be able to prove that we were singing Shakira.
I don't think
even if they did, it would be parody, and that's legal.
That legal.
What's
you can watch Legal Eagle on Nebula.
We can get looking in for 15 minutes is plenty of looking in.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs to look in for a whole month when you can get so much done in 15 minutes?
Yeah, in 15 minutes or more, you can save 20% of your car insurance.
I'm gonna make it Kiwi.
Kiwi
from Kefir. What should Kiwi be?
Kiwi is where?
I mean, I feel like that could just be what look, but
ooh, I like that. Yeah, yes.
Although that could be when, because our locative. Although I feel like when would be better as its own thing than where. Let's just go with where is its own thing.
Amazing. Matthijs, who does need Adderall when you can be Dutch?
And now I'm thinking of Kemi Badenoch, and I don't want to honor her, so we'll go with someone else.
Yes.
I'm thinking of Carla Denya, but I don't want to do Kawa. I feel like it's all getting too samey.
We can always add tone to help round out some roots too. And
Gawa?
GAWAA.
For when?
Yeah, I'm gonna add some tones in here to see what happens.
Maybe something with an M that's not mo.
Hold on, I gotta go one. What would this be? GAMAA is Gonya. Gonya.
Instead of Gawa, Gama.
Gama, but it's a long A at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who, what, where, when, why? Why is one of those funny ones where we need to think about how we do because like I feel like if we do it with a postposition, you might as well just say do a Italian and do like a perché.
Perché, pochi.
Oh, same as in Spanish, porque.
Pourquoi in French.
Je ne sais
pas. Like when the basic meaning and you make where by adding some locative junk.
I am sure I could find something.
Jonathan says lol like every Romance language, also Yiddish.
I want to check what I'm going to check what Romanian does. Because Romanian is
wait, what? Wait.
So Romanian is
Is it?
de che,
It's yeah.
which is of. Oh, but of can also be for.
Jonathan, I will quote you on being a master of the Romance languages.
But that means that we could use the genitive. We could use the genitive for y.
I love that.
Although that would mean that y and I guess you would use who for a possessive one, wouldn't you?
That makes sense. Who
Let's write this down. That's like a good thought.
Okay. I'm in content question land.
You have?
Yeah, I'm right here. Hello.
Beep.
Beep.
Ebo.
Beep beep. Gay coming through.
We already have beep. Why do we have beep as well?
I just want to have beep. Let me have my beep. I will say
okay, beep.
Okay. Beep. Boop.
Okay. So
wait, hold on.
why?
Back up. Let me before we do how is beep, I want to check one other thing. And this is gonna be really important for everybody. So we know that Bebo makes beep. Does that mean that if I make the root bubo, it comes out as boop? And the answer is yes. So we are going to change it to boop. Can I get a beep, beep? Can I get a boop, boop? I get my hand to my. Oh, okay. So, we're in overtime, everybody. So I'm gonna speak now. Is that if you are aware of the Ketchup song by I don't know who it's by, but it's called the Ketchup song. It's great. We love it.
You mean it's not I said it here, right?
Yeah, that is the Spanish for that is like I said hey. It's from the hip hop.
The Ketchup song. It's by Las Ketchup.
Yeah. Oh, the Ketchup is by Las Ketchup. Great. But the what they're trying to sing is Rapper's Delight, like the hip hop hippie to the hip hop. You don't stop the rocker. And I think I love that.
I think that we treat it with some we treat it with like enough gravity that you'd have a very loose atmosphere, because we have a very loose atmosphere.
I think you get the conlanging in addition to all of the batshit things that we say.
And so I do want to add, so when would be with the locative? Who would be with core cases?
Same.
What? Same. Where is also locked?
If, yeah, about that.
How? Did we decide how?
We have not decided how. I could see a genitive, to be honest.
Yeah. And I think that for 13 minutes, that was a reasonable job. Please, when you see what we did for question words in Jesse's textbook, please consider that we were trying to be really creative.
I think we did a great job.
I think that we were creative to such a strong level that the world isn't necessarily ready for the level of creativity that we infused into that section of Yatwal.
I don't think the world ever is ready for us.
Does that make us the Mariah Carey of content questions?
Either the Mariah Carey or the Jennifer Lopez, where no one really is focusing. Oh, did you see the clip where Jennifer Lopez walks by her childhood home and she's like, I used to live here. She's like, who are you? Like, I'm Jennifer. Jennifer who? Jennifer Lopez. Okay, Jennifer Lopez, bye. And she, oh my God, that's funny a little bit.
David thinks that the stuff in the book is good or the stuff here is good.
I think both.
They're different.
Doesn't mean they're both good. Or both bad, rather.
That's true.
I'm working on being
Okay, we actually like properly like
in overtime.
in overtime.
Stoppage time. The ball needs to stop lest someone scores. Okay, which means boo-bye, everybody.
I don't know what you were referencing, but it sounded like sports.
It was soccer. Yes, I was. Okay, boo-bye, everybody. We will see. We will see you sometime next week. We'll definitely see you the weekend after the World Building Festival this next weekend.
Oh yeah, like watch our stuff. Also, like don't send me too many messages while I'm on holiday. But
Also,
I'll have internet this time.
That's good. It's important. Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Because I didn't over the weekend. Sorry, I missed you, David.
Bye,
again.
David.
Oh, bye, Jesse, as well.
Bye, Jesse. Bye, Tuffus. Bye, Jonathan. Bye, Tinglish. Bye,
We have to
everybody.
hope that the overrun